Hey guys, X-Mr. Cheese X here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Earthbound. Last time, we actually gone through the Rainy Circlet by defeating SHROOM, and in this part, well, Dr. Omnibus should be finished with making the adjustments to the, Skyrunner. Why do I keep forgetting the name? I'll just say Skywalker, but, no. But Dr. Omnibus should be done with the adjustments so we can talk to him and be on our way to Summers. Oh no. Yes, we know, he was his bed. Looks like you found something out. I finished remodeling this Skyrunner. You can leave for Summers whenever you wish. It shouldn't break this time. Well, maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and take off. Well, they go ahead and play the song. We won't be fooled again by the Who, but anyways. Mash the L button and you should take off. Now, the trip to Summers shouldn't take too long, but considering it is in Foggyland as well as winter, so it shouldn't take nearly as long. So yeah, not much happening at home. I actually recently beat it. Here's Summers right here. But I've actually gone ahead and beaten the game Lotus Land Story, which is the 4th Toho game, which I have to say is one of the easiest ones. Huh? Shaking. Shaking more and more. I don't like this. I don't like that either. Well then. Jeff, I do believe that your father nearly killed us. Dad already forgot to change the batteries, but anyways, here we are in Summers, and this music is relaxing. Just listen. I love that drop organ, but anyways, Summers actually has a lot of photo locations around here. There's one by the hotel, one inside a restaurant, one by an umbrella, and one, well, near the docks we just passed. There's quite a few. Also a few new enemies around as well. Now there is one particular NPC that I really want to find and talk to. By the way, for those who want to know the photo locations, there should be a gelato stand somewhere around here. Go by the umbrella there and you shall be able to check it out and get that photo location. I'm gonna avoid it like the plague until I get my 4th party member, or when I feel to, but hey, take a look, it's that lady who seduced us in 3, let's talk to her now.
Don't talk to me. My mind is a complete blank.
Yeah, same sprite and everything. Well then, oh, there's the gelato stand. Just go ahead and buy to the right side of that umbrella and go ahead and get the photo if you really want to. Like I said, I'm gonna avoid it like the plague. And here's a bird, interesting enough. It's a Myrna bird.
Don't talk to me. My mind is a complete blank.
Well, it's going to say the same thing as the last NPC you talked to. The hotel, there is a photo location right outside the hotel, which I just want to go ahead and say you can actually enter the hotel without activating the photo location because there's a bit of a glitch where if you use teleportation, you can actually skip that photo location altogether and still be able to enter the hotel. Right here is a building that says Club Stoic. Well, check it out.
This is not the Stoic Club. Please, be on your way.
Well then, hotels that way if you really want to check it out. I think there's also a department store. Yes, there's a shop. Okay, it's not a department store, but the items here are very expensive though. Like, I'm talking about over $3,000, over $1,000, but they're really good. So I'm just going to go ahead and withdraw as much money as I can, and actually go for it. 3, 5, 7, 2, 5. That's all our money. Let's go ahead and get right to it. The Big League Bag is one of the most powerful weapons for NES, so get that and you're all pretty much all set for much of the game. Let's go ahead, equip it, and very nice increase in, and go ahead and buy our TX for that. Chef Fry Pan, not good for Paula. Lucky Coin, very, very, very good item. I'm actually just gonna go for defensive items. Of course, the items that are more expensive are the one that will give you the more defense. Let's give that to Paula. And you go ahead and buy the silver in place of the platinum, which I think that platinum is the most powerful one, and platinum band. And that goes on Jeff. And buy the gold lace, because platinum is stronger than gold. I would think that gold would be the weakest, but it's not. How come games just don't understand that? Diamond band. I should have gone for the diamond band instead of the platinum band. That was pretty stupid. Super Blush Bear, just like the teddy bear, except more powerful. Actually, when a diamond just shatters, diamond should be weaker than gold because it's crystallized and thus should shatter easily. But anyway, I'll go ahead and buy 3. Waste of money though. Not really, but I can't believe I bought the platinum bands and not even pay attention to the diamond bands, which were also available. Nice increase by 10, so it's about 10 points better than the platinum band, which is good either way. You learned. Okay, sell the platinum band then. And diamond band for... I still don't have enough money. Wow. Wow, your stuff is overly priced. To me, to run out of money this fast is like ridiculous. There's a payphone. Basically everything in Summers is expensive. Though you can fight a few enemies here, which give plenty of bounties, so you can go ahead and fight them. Here's the museum, which is where you're supposed to go next, but actually, you can go to the museum now, but unfortunately you can't do anything there. There is a few enemies here, like the Mad Taxi, and on the beach you can see these beach bullies and like these police commanders, which are just a copy of Captain Strong. There's the hospital if your party member fainted. Let's check out this sign that says hotel. There is graffiti on the board. The handwriting is hard to read.
Next, you use my shorts for the nobles is a loser.
Uh-oh. Pokey's being here. Talk to this man.
East of the board is the town of Toho.
Not Toho? That's the game I've been playing. Toto.
No, I'm not a billboard.
That's funny. Also, photo location right underneath that captain. Let's go ahead and avoid him like the plague.
Oh, a kitty!
Evil kitty. Anyways, The house, there is another shop here, which is, I believe is cheaper, but let's go ahead. Okay, it just sells food items, but nothing that we particularly want. But the house you really want to go to is right here. Wrong house. It's next door. Right house. Apparently we can't go into the Stoic Club, but talk to this guy yet. Hey! It's a... Jamaican. Why did I forget an entire race? I'm forgetting things left and right here. Anyways, do you know where the Stoic Club in Summers? You need to call a secret number to get a reservation if you want to get in. What? I'll give you the number, a secret number. I warn you though, it's a strange place. And we got the number. Would you like to play some Pokemon? Not Pokemon, poker. Anyways. Phone call from the Stork Club.
Hello, Jeff? Oh, happy day. I finally got to hold you. Oh, Jeff, it's me, Tony. I'm collecting the players' names for a school project. You know, players just like you. That's right, you, the one holding the controller.
Well, I'm not holding a controller because I'm using an emulator, but anyways.
Would you register your name, please? Don't spell your name wrong.
Well, let's just hope that I don't forget my own name. But just like Mother 1, you get a point in the game where you can enter your name. Don't worry if you can actually change your name later. You know what? I'm 18. I'm comfortable enough to put down my full name. As I previously mentioned, my name was indeed Robert, as I mentioned in previous LPs. Although some people, I used to be called by my middle name, which is Austin. A-U-S-T-I. And yes, I used to be called Austin. I don't know, can't remember why I prefer to be called Austin instead of Robert, but now I prefer to be called Robert, but a ton of people are still referring to me to Austin. Either way, I don't care. And I mentioned in a previous video that nobody ever was because I made the dumb choice of putting it in Japanese, although I thought it was clever. But in there I mentioned that my last name was Flint. Actually I'm a direct descendant of a very famous lieutenant in the French and Indian War, and of course I'm the Alexander line, if you know exactly what guy I'm talking about. Lieutenant Robert Flint, but anyways, that's my full name, Robert Austin Flint.
Thanks, game player. Thank you so much. Is this correct?
Yes, I think I know my full name. Even though that people alternatively call me Robert or Austin, although on the internet sometimes just Flint, but to differentiate me from other rappers, but anyways.
I apologize for any trouble this may have caused you. Don't put my friend Jeff in any dangerous situations, okay? I'm worried about him. I really do. Well, talk to you later, Jeff. I hope that I can see you again when you are feeling up to it. From T-O-N-Y. You got that? Well, I've been on the phone too long. Gotta go. Good luck. Take care. So long. This time I'm really hanging up. Goodbye.
That's pretty long conversation. Anyways, Here's a captain right here. Let's go ahead and talk to him. I said talk to him. You got the skillboard you need to cross the sea. However, a monster named the Kraken lives in the open sea. He attacks ships that pass through. Are you scared? Yeah. Oh, wrong captain. There's another captain that I want to talk to. He's right by these stairs. Would you like a boat ride? Sure. I don't feel like sending a ship out. I'm worried about my wife. I'm afraid of the Kraken. I'm not afraid of the Kraken. I'm actually ignoring her magic cake business. These days she spends her time hanging out in a strange club. We no longer have any mutual interests to discuss. Is our relationship over? I'm sorry. Sorry to hear about your wife ignoring you. Sounds tough. But anyways, I got a few dollars to spare. There's actually a dialogue I actually discovered on my own in my previous playthrough of this game. And believe it or not, here's the Hitman. Most useless character in the game, because this game actually came with a strategy guide and all of that, which really actually hurt the marketing of this game by a little bit, because you ended up having to pay extra money due to the manual that's included. But anyways, this Hitman is actually pretty funny. Could give you 150. Hold on guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna give you a hint for 150. Now this is really funny. Try placing a call to the the Stoic Club. That's it for today. Yes, they actually said Strip Club. This was actually originally rated a K-A, which in the old Nintendo video game ratings is basically means kids to evolve, or in today's equivalent is everyone. And he says Strip Club. Well, nobody really talks to the Hitman, but still, that's one dialogue that you missed. But anyways, I believe they're, I'm trying to think. The hotel actually does have a phone you have to pay to use. In the hospital, I believe the phone is free. No, they don't even have a phone. Trying to remember where the free phone is. The museum. The museum actually has a free phone you can use. Now let's go ahead and register for the Stoic Club. Same music as Mr. Endonaut's, Dr. Endonaut's theme song, but anyways, Stoic Club.
Hello, this is a Stoic Club. Oh, no, sir. Would you like to make a reservation? Certainly. We are looking forward to having you here. Thank you.
Sounds polite. Okay, Stoic Club is not far from here. In fact, it's right next door, and I was hoping I was outrun it, but here's the Matt, Cassie, and the Praise sign. Jeez. Basically, the Praise tanky you can go ahead and find in Foresight. I can't remember if I fought it or not. The Praise sign, funny thing is, it's meant to say Highway 40, but due to the position of the eyes, it looks like it's saying Ohio instead. Paula, you go ahead and use Freeze Gamma on the Praise sign, and you go ahead and shoot the Mad Taxi. You died from one hit from Paula. And this, you have to keep doing nothing. Shoot, Ness can't stop crying, but he should be healed of his paralysis right about now. If not, I can use healing. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to use healing. Healing Beta on Ness. No visible. Nah, so I guess you're paralyzed for quite a while until we can get you healed by somebody. But here it is, the Stoic Club. Oh, there's a rock on stage. Rock concert. Anyways.
Biblically speaking, seminal evidence seems to explicate the fact that your repudiation of entropy supports my theory of space-time synthesis. Of this, I am inferiorly confident.
Okay, I'm sure I pronounced many words wrong, but anyways.
You guys can't envision the final collapse of capitalism? Incredible.
Wait till you kind of see the United States, but that's no reason to turn to communism, no.
I think that's a very complicated issue. Oh, sorry, I was just sleeping.
Sleeping while talking to the communists, can't blame you. Use a maid over here.
The show is already started. Everyone stares at the stone on stage and philosophizes. Doesn't that sound stupid?
Not here. You know, I could really eat some magic cake. It's a mysterious work of art. I can't get that cake off my mind. There's only one woman who can make magic cake. She's hanging out at this club. Yeah, she's over there by the entrance. Anyways, the absolute irony and study of self-identification is blah blah blah. I don't know what to do. Mr. T, you don't understand what everybody is talking about, do you? I don't either, but I want to take a drink. I don't either, but I want to be patient with the customers. They pay high prices just for a glass of water. And the chance to have serious intellectual discussions. Actually, it's an easy business. You want a drink? We only serve water, though. I'm actually drinking water, though. I pity the fool who drinks, hates water. Anyways.
I finally awakened the inner me, the true self. The patrons of the clubs are able to stare into their own soul hard, enough to burn a hole in their psychic, and now uncomfortable enough to stare into the real me, the true self, and burn the impressions into my super ego. I want to be in this comfort zone at any time, at all the time, at no time. My id is telling me.
By the way, I know what superego is. It may sound sad, but I actually know what superego and id is. Superego is basically, if I remember right, superego is the partially subconscious part of your mind that determines morality, while id is basically the most basic part of your subconscious that determines natural instincts. She's not saying ID, she's saying id.
What? What? Magic cake? You came all this way just to eat my magic cake?
Yes.
I see. Okay. Why don't you stop by a little car down the beach later?
Okay. And she should be by the stand, not so far from here. Well, here she is. Nessie's still paralyzed, but I hope this magic cake heals paralysis. Magic cake. You know, I've actually seen some recipe books myself and saw a whole bunch of cake and cupcakes that are like rainbow filled. I wonder if that's the same thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk to her.
I don't know who told you, but you came from far off just to eat my magic cake? I thought making cakes would be the best career for me. Dig in. I used all the leftover materials. This is a very special magic cake.
Was your extra ingredients include drugs? like marijuana, LSD. Very clear and very strange dream. Yes, we're on LSD. Not the indie game, I'm talking about actual LSD, but anyways, I think this is the best place to end it off here because we're 25 minutes in, so next time on Let's Play Earthbound, I guess we're gonna go ahead and explore this dream caused by the mushroom cake. And we'll see you guys then.